them. With each new queen comes the opportunity for her to create a year of service like no other. So now, let's welcome back Marnie to find out how our 2023 queens spent their year.
Three remarkable women have recently walked in the same footsteps as the contestants on stage tonight, and I now have the privilege of chatting with each of them about their transformative journeys throughout the past year. Please welcome to the stage our reigning Mrs. Colorado 2023 Danny Holiday, Mrs. Colorado American Natalie Oliver, and Miss Colorado for America Strong Charisma Thomas. This is where you all get to learn that I don't wear heels. I thought about this part again. I'm going to start with you, Danny. So, I would love to know what motivated you to be part of the pageant.
So it was back in 2017. I was sitting on our couch after 11 surgeries in 13 years, and I had zero motivation to do anything in life. And somebody had said, well, hey, there's this thing called the Mrs. Colorado pageant. Why don't you just look into it? So I did. I was scrolling through Instagram that weekend, and Valerie Daly's crowning happened. And it flooded my Instagram, and I immediately remember running to our office and asking Andre, hey, is this something that you think would be cool? Like, can we do this? And immediately it was a yes. So my first year, I came up here, I did it. My second year, I grew, I understood that I had a story to share about opioid dependency, because that's where I was in my life. That year I was first runner-up, and it caught the bug because I had more stories to share. Our life would go on. We would go through a 3-year infertility journey, and when I came back after having our 2-year-old AJ, well, now he's 2, after I would come back, my story then was IVF, and it continued to, the sharing of stories that you'll hear from me, Natalie, and Charisma over the year, and all these other amazing contestants. That's exactly why I competed.
Thank you. That was a powerful speech. Very powerful. Natalie,
yes,
would you just share for us a favorite memory that you have from the national competition?
A favorite memory from the national competition? Well, Viva Las Vegas. It's always great, right, to go back to Vegas. And I think my favorite memory might be that on my day of competition, back in Las Vegas, where I had starred at the Stardust Hotel in a show called Enter the Night, it felt like coming home. And on the day of competition, on my Instagram was a picture of me and Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington and I had done a film together, Mississippi Masala, 100 years ago. And interestingly enough, that day, it just happened to appear in my feed. And I thought, are you trying to tell me something? And I think so. Get back on stage. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Charisma, what is next for you after tonight?
What's next for me? There's a lot of things next. I got engaged, so I'm excited. I can hear my fiance over there somewhere. So that's very exciting. Throughout the pageant, it's just been an amazing experience. As a registered dental hygienist, just giving back to the community has been life-changing, working with refugees, and just, donating free dental supplies, doing free exams and things of that nature has been so rewarding. And next, I want to continue to do those things, honestly. I look forward to my wedding. My fiance is Nigerian, so we're having a traditional Nigerian wedding as well as a traditional American wedding. So I am super excited about that. And I just can't wait to see what my successor does with her crown and how it would transform her life. The last 365 days has been amazing for me and life-changing, and I wish that for her as well.
Okay, Danny. Mrs. Colorado gets to do some really cool appearances, and it's been so much fun to watch everyone over the years, what they've done, but what was your favorite appearance this year?
Okay, so everyone knows that queens love parades, right? So I did the 4th of July parade, and in Highlands Ranch, it was I think it was an over 2 mile parade. I decided to walk. I got a nice pair of wedges, and I was like, you know what, I want to walk. And I drug AJ and Andre along with me, so thank you guys. But to be frank, they did 98% of appearances with me. When I was crowned, I said, they came along this journey with me, and we're gonna reign together. We're a family, and that's, to me, how I wanted to reign as Mrs. Colorado. So, they said yes, voluntold. And we were walking, right? Andre's pushing the stroller that we have all decked out. AJ, I don't think really wanted to go in the stroller. So we're walking, and AJ runs up to me, and he's holding my hand for a few steps, probably 5, and he starts getting a little fussy. So in that moment, as any mommy does, she swoops down, picks him up, puts him on my hip, and I just kept going. But when I knelt down, the best memory that I can have with Mrs. Colorado is that in that moment, I saw another mommy, and she was sitting on the concrete, the sidewalk, with her 2 daughters on each side. And we just locked eyes. And it was one of those moments where you're like, yeah, Mom, you got this, okay? No matter what is going on in your life, you as a mama, you can do it. You can be Mommy, you can be Mrs. Colorado, you can be whatever your heart desires. And that moment is ingrained in me. And I love that for every single woman that wants to do anything, whether it's stand up here or anything else in their life. It was that empowerment moment.
It was a sweet moment. I mean, I don't know if I told you this, but Danny at National, AJ was on your hip. I can't believe he was still like awake, because most of the time that's usually pretty late. But we almost have a very similar experience, because I feel like my 2-year-old son at Nationals was like the last man standing too. So we gotta figure out how to put these pictures together.
I love that, yes.
Yeah. I think we still need to do some time, right? I don't have any signals or telling. We're good? Oh, you all did so good.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Colorado. It's been